Hi, my name's Garth and welcome to my series on the best hikes of the Garden Route. This will be an in-depth video about the Salt River hike. And the Salt River hike is in Nature's Valley, which is a small town just outside of Plettenberg Bay. There's just some practical things to think about. This is an ideal hike. It's beautiful. You get to enjoy the coastline, a bit of forest, a bit of fynbos, and a deserted beach. Whenever anyone comes to visit me, this is the place that I bring them to make them go, wow. So it's a reasonably easy hike, although there are some places where it is a little bit along the coastline, and it can be, there's no barrier, so if you have a thing of heights, it might be a bit difficult. Please make sure that you come on a low tide, because then you can really appreciate the walking along the coast section. I will put a link to where you can find the tides of the area when you come in the description. The ocean can be very rough here, so if you are not an ocean aware person, don't go in the ocean because it can be very treacherous. Take everything that you bring in out, don't make any fires, and please be aware of the wildlife. There is wildlife here, just appreciate it, don't feed the animals. Obviously you want to give yourself a few hours to do this hike, so if you're going to come, give yourself 3 to 4 hours because you can really appreciate it. There's some lovely viewpoints, some places where you're really going to want to stop and take it in. Okay, so once you arrive at the shop, the link is in the description for the actual starting point. Follow the path down onto the beach. Once you get to the beach, go down the boardwalk and then you're going to walk to your right. It is a perfect winter's day. It is about 28 degrees and there are some epic waves. So we arrived at Nature's Valley at the shop and we parked in the parking lot. We walked through to the beach. When we got to the beach, we turned right and we walked all the way to the end of the beach. Remember that there's a lovely little bay on the left-hand side, and if the ocean conditions are calm, it's perfect for swimming. Also remember that you ideally want to do this walk along the coast on the low tide, so you can appreciate the rock pools along the way. So I like to enjoy the water first, then go around into the bay, and then up to the viewpoint and then back down. In total, it's about 3.5 Ks or so. Is that if you are going to come here, you can look and see what the tides are doing to make sure there's a low tide. There is a link below. You can look at the magic seaweed Plettenberg Bay. I'll put a link for that as well, so that you can see what the ocean is doing. When you come here, if you like the ocean, keep your eyes peeled. You might be able to see dolphins, seals, otters, and this is a real treat, is that if you come here during the whale season, South Africa is the second best land-based whale watching country in the world for the southern right whale. So if you have binocs, you'll be able to look out. Like I can see some dolphins out there right now, and I'm going to actually show you, they're amazing. So they're right there. You just got to be mindful, watch the ocean and see what's there. So let's have a look at those dolphins and then let's get walking. We've got a short walk ahead of us. I didn't have any luck spotting the dolphins again. It was just a quick little spot. Let's get walking. There's still a ways to go. Beautiful Plettenberg Bay in the distance. Robberg Peninsula in the distance. This is the section that I was speaking about that's just a little bit precarious if you are someone that has a little bit of an issue with heights or the fact that there's no barrier. There's more than enough room to walk in single file, but just to be aware of it so that if you are someone that tends to be a little bit scared, know that this is probably going to be beyond your comfort zone. Worth a bit of a challenge if you want, but I know because we have been stuck with friends here before. We walk along the coast and then we hit the pebble beach. Walk along the pebble beach and you'll see the path going off to your right hand side. That's the path that you want to walk up. I hope you're as excited as I am. We are nearly there. We'll nearly be able to see it, and it's going to be a treat. So in perfect fashion, it is school holidays and the perfect winter's day, and you'll come down here and there will be maybe 2 or 3 or maybe 2 groups of people, and you'll have it all to yourself. Fish eagles, beautiful bay, you know. This is the Maya Bay of the garden route. Spectacular. Yeah, just perfect, you know. Just one group of people here other than myself. So this is definitely a walk where you can appreciate the coast, a little bit of beach area. As you can see, it's fynbos on either side. There's some beautiful flowering aloes up there. And yeah, and then I'm going to wander a little bit around this cove to where the freshwater is. You come here, you'll find fish eagles, a lot of kingfishers along the riverbank. Really worth hanging out here a little bit. There's a sign there. And if you follow that, there becomes a path, and if you follow the path and stick on that side of the river, actually it goes all the way up to there. And from there, there is a spectacular view that looks over this whole bay. I really recommend it if you have the time or the energy, but it is another bit of a climb, and I'm trying to conserve my energy because I've got to climb out now on the other side. Start wandering back out of the wind. Remember, when you come in off the beach, go up the hill and not back down to the beach. It's a lovely view from here, let's show you. I thought to try this 360 cam out. I thought it would be quite fun for the actual walking shots. So let's give it a try. Guess it's quite fun, the different kinds of shots you can get with the 360 cam. I've actually been up here through here with my mountain bike. I must admit though, I did have to carry it for a lot of the time. I love these foresty sections. Nice in the shade, a little bit strong on the calves. But this path is nice and open and nice and clear. You're going to come up the hill from Salt River, and the path is going to have a very definite split. Follow the sign to your right that says Nature's Valley. Don't carry on going straight. It's a very long way, and eventually you'll hit the tar road, but you'll be far away from Nature's Valley. Remember, turn right. I can hear the sea on my left-hand side. We are walking along the ridge that will eventually open up now to have a look down at Nature's Valley Bay. Viewpoint over there, way down over there. That is such a treat to come. It is just so clear, the water is so clear. There's some surfers getting epic. I just saw a guy get like a huge barrel. So this is what you get to experience on the way around. All the way along the coast, climbing up, enjoying the beautiful Salt River, and then coming back and enjoying this, Nature's Valley. I just love the Formosa Peak. It's that's the highest peak that is over there. Water is crystal clear. And this is the middle of winter. This is the middle of winter in South Africa. So don't let it ever occur to you not to visit South Africa in winter, because you can still have beautiful days and empty beaches all to yourself. You know, my channel is about my tiny house and micro homesteading, working from home, and then also just, you know, living a bit of a simpler life so that one has the time to do the things that you love, whether that be surfing or traveling, you know, because those are the things that really are my world. So I've needed to design a life that will allow me to do all those things. And I hope to try and consolidate that information into an entertaining experience for the viewer. We're nearly there, nearly at the beach. The ground is slowly turning to sand. The forest is getting a little bit higher, and our walk is slowly coming to an end. Here we go. Here's that little bay I said it's lovely to swim in, and we are at the beginning. Awesome, 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 awesome. So that's it. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Look forward to next time. And till then, keep well and get out there and come visit us in South Africa. Cheers.